Hello, and welcome to Touhou 15. I decided to play this game next because, I had that thing for 11 and 14 where I tried all the shot types, and then I played 17 as every shot, and then while I was playing 17 I realized that technically the thing I do for 15 is the same thing I do for 11 and 14, where I only ever play as one shot type, so I could make a short series where I play as all the other shot types, and there's only 3 other shot types in this game, so yeah, I play as Reisen and absolutely no one else. So I've technically never played as any other shots in this game. So I guess I'll make a short series where I'll play as those 3 shots. So I'm playing point device mode because that's how this game's supposed to be played. I'm playing on easy mode because fuck this game on normal mode. And it took me about like an hour to do the dance challenge video on easy mode. So hopefully it takes like less than an hour for me to beat this game on normal. So I always play as a Reisen. So I never play this game as Reimu or Marissa or the green one. So I'm gonna play as Reimu. I call this like a trying out. Pretty sure I'm gonna use the same series title for this, of like the 14 one of like Touhou 15 shot type tryouts or something. But really, this is Reimu. I'm pretty sure this Reimu is the exact same as most other Reimus, where there's only one option of Reimu. Because normally, if there's multiple Reimu shot types, and there'll be like weird different like variations, but if there's only one Reimu or one Marissa in the game, they probably play the same as they normally do. I'm pretty sure this Reimu is pretty similar to the 116, the 17, and 18, and I'm pretty sure that's the same for Marissa as well. But technically never plays with this game because this is a shot type tryout. And then Sinai is, I think. Well, the thing is, before this, Sinai was only like level 12, and she had multiple shot types, and she was in 13, but I'm pretty sure she was like terrible in 13, so I don't think that's how she is in this game. So I think Sinai's shot in this game is actually unique. I don't know if it's basically the same as it is in 18 or not. It's where I play most of my Sinai is in 18 and 12, where she's like the only game she's my preferred character. Anyway. Yeah, when I play this game, I say as if I've played this game a million times. I only played through this game I played it through normal point device mode once, and I played it on easy point device for the dance challenge, and I played it on easy legacy for the music edit. So I really only played through this game 3 times, and every single time I played as Reisen. Speaking of Reisen, here's Saren. Names are very similar. They're like 2 letters off or something. And I say that because I'm pretty sure dialogue's about to happen, so I'll talk about this stuff in a second. No, never mind. I thought Saren was one of those bosses who hit you with a spell right before the actual boss fight starts like Misty or Nevino. But apparently not. Apparently there's still more stage. But I guess I shouldn't expect it because it's like the longest game in the series, so I expect the first stage to go on a bit faster. Longer. So here's this thing about Reisen. You see, I only ever play as Reisen in this game. A few times I've actually played it for 2 reasons. There's one big reason, and then there's another reason I could talk about for a lot longer, so I'll go to the first reason after I read the dialogue. What is this? They aren't usually this intense. Even if you're not in the way, I'll shoot. This is Saren. I made contact with a belligerent earthling. Now proceeding with purification. Talking to yourself. Creepy. Too bad for you, filthy earthling. This place, Earth's about to be purified. So yeah, I normally only play as Reisen's game for 2 reasons. One is the main reason, the other is kind of just like a more, minor reason. But I can talk about it a lot longer. So the first reason that I always play as Reisen in this game is because Reisen's bomb is really fucking good. It's like so good that playing this game with that bomb and without that bomb is kind of just like a completely different experience, because here's what Reisen's bomb does, right? You use it, and in exchange for getting a bigger hitbox, you can basically get hit like 3 more times and not lose a life. And every time you get hit, like a small little, like, a section of bullets gets cleared. So if you know what you're doing, you can basically use that to have like a bajillion lives. You can combine that with point device mode. If you like specifically try to get through point device, like trying to beat certain spell cards, only getting hit like a couple times through the bombs, you can basically have like a bajillion lives getting through that. And that's what I did. And, I was able to use that strategy to beat normal point device mode. I have no idea if I'd be able to beat normal point device mode at all if I played as any other character. And of course I say that, but I'm sure if I researched it, I could figure it out. Because apparently you can beat this game as Sanai with just bomb spamming. So that sounds great. Good. Why is it... This is why I didn't want to be on the ground troops. But are you a moon rabbit? Purifying the earth? I have a really bad feeling about this. Tell me where your base is, or else. Please, spare me. If I tell, they'll kill me. If I tell you about our forward base on the mountain lake, they'll kill me. Good job, Saren. So that's the main reason I play as Saren, or Reisen, because bombs are so damn good. The other reason I play as Reisen is just more like, I don't know, more, like, I don't know the word, but that's the reason I can talk about it a bit more is because, you see, when it comes to like Touhou games and stuff, talked about this before, it's really vague, like who solves what incident. It seems to be like some weird combination of all of them, but it's never like, very rarely ever confirmed who does what. The only times I can really think of it being confirmed is I think in the manga it was confirmed that Reimu solved 14's incident because she like threw herself a party for doing it. And I think in 19 it was confirmed that Sanai didn't do 13's extra stage because he didn't recognize Bombi Zone. And it's like the only time it's ever been confirmed about who's done what. And the thing about that is that doesn't really matter for like 99% of the time, because like most of the time who cares who solves what incident? It doesn't really matter because the actual playable characters themselves, their actual like motivations and all that stuff for solving incidents is not very compelling. It's normally just like, why does Reimu go solve incidents? Because it's her job. Why does Marissa go solve incidents? Because she's bored or whatever. Why does Sanai go solve incidents? Because she saw Reimu solving incidents and I think she wanted to solve incidents too, to be like a shrine maiden or something. And then Saki solves incidents like Passionly or Remilia told her to, and then Yomu solves incidents, I think in 8 because Yuko told her to, and in the other game just because she saw spirits acting weird or something, and then Io wants to write articles, and Shirano's Shirano. I forgot I was playing on point device mode for a second, I kind of blinked. Like, what the hell is going on? Why did I just lose a life? I don't know. I've played point device mode in a while, so... Yeah, and then Cherno's Cherno. So most of the time, like, motivations for characters aren't very compelling, and then whether or not who solved what at the end of the day doesn't really change much of anything. Like, what does it matter if Reimu solves something or Marissa solves something? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The only real exception to that is this game, where, I'd argue that Reisen going and solving this incident is kind of like an important part for character. Like Mark, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's me looking too into this because, like, I like Reisen as a character, but, like, the whole thing with Reisen's character is that, like, she was a coward who, like, ran away from the moon when they were about to go fight Neil Armstrong or fucking something. That piece of lore still makes no sense. So she ran away, and then I think at some point it was, like, I think it was supposed to be that her, like, allies died somehow in their fight against Neil Armstrong. That still doesn't make any sense. So this is the moon rabbit from Forest Base, huh? I've been waiting for you. I heard about you from Saren. She said she's an engaged and interesting person. Look. I feel like I've seen you before. Well, I sure don't know you. Did you come to the lunar capital a while ago? I suppose. We're referencing the manga. Well, this is interesting. Looks like I can play with you without holding back. Stand in awe of the moon's style of fighting. We're not even taking a single hit is allowed. Pretty sure taking not a single hit is the entire point of this combat system, but whatever. As your boss, I guess. You can take all the hits you want. Yeah, it's like, so think with Reisen, it's like she abandoned her comrades, and then I think in 9 it was implied that they died, but I think that got retconned. I don't think her comrades she abandoned actually died, because it doesn't actually make any fucking sense. But Reisen, she like abandoned her comrades, and in this game, she goes to the moon and saves the people on the moon, which includes the people she abandoned last time. So I would consider that a redemption arc. And I consider a redemption arc a pretty important part of the character's progression. So the fact that, like everything else in the series, it's vague whether it happened at all is kind of weird. So yeah, the main reason to play as Reisen is because of bombs. It's also because, the second main reason is because Reisen's story is the only one I give a shit about. Because Like, you can play as Reisen, have her, like, go save the moon and be part of a redemption arc, or you can play as the other 3 characters who have the exact same motivations for doing this shit as they do every single other time, which is, like, very weak and who cares. Like, I can play as Reisen, or I can play as Reimu, who's gonna solve the incident again, because that's what she does, or I can play as Marissa, who's gonna solve the incident, because that's what she does, or I can play as Sanai, who's gonna solve the incident, because that's what she does. And there's also the fact that it's, like, the only game besides 9 that Reisen's playable in. If you have fighting games, like, of course you want to play as that character. You know, it's unique and different and stuff, but of course I say that, but I never play as Aya and Cherno in 16. And I played as Cherno in the dancing video, I guess. Aya's just really weird in 16. She has, like, no range. I don't like her. I'm just getting started here. You could have held back a little. There are some pretty strong people on Earth, huh? You have all sorts of food, too. I wish I would have been born on Earth. I'm sure every moon rabbit wishes they were born on Earth. What in the world is going on now? We've come to purify Gensokyo, but us, underlings, moon rabbits, don't really care about that, huh? You'll have to go work things out on your own. Now go to the lunar capital, Lunatic Kingdom. Yeah, I guess the funny thing about Saren and Ringo is they're basically abandoned on Gensokyo for the sake of doing this mission. And, you know, that's pretty shitty, but that pretty shitty thing also allowed them to live on Gensokyo. Why did I use a bomb? What the fuck is wrong with me? Well, I'm an idiot. I just wasted I forgot how this game works. You need to use a bomb, like, barely ever. Because you need to save it for Junko and Final Piece. I just wasted it on fucking stage 2 of 3. Because I forgot how this game works. Fuck. Okay, do not press that bomb button until Clown Piece. Just don't. Okay, yeah, this is the first time I've done this game on Comic. Wait. Alright, it's like one of the 2 times in Touhou where you don't press the shoot button. And the one being in Touhou 11. So yeah, this is the first thing I want to talk about was why I only play as Reisen. And now I'm playing as... Yep. Oh, it's gonna start with me using the bomb. Oh no! My muscle memory from playing nothing but Touhou 17 and spamming the bomb button is now coming to bite me in the ass because I keep spamming the bomb button every time I'm supposed to get hit, and that's not how you play this game! Oh no, Maurice, man. I'm not gonna have any bombs for the Clown or the Junko. It's like I just put my finger in a different position, just not have it anywhere close to the bomb button so I don't do it on accident. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to record today. It's been a couple days since... By a couple, I mean 2. Alright, this is the part where you like shoot these guys, and then you let these guys go, right? It's been like 2 days since I recorded the last 17 part, and then it's gonna be like, pretty sure at least 3 days before I'll be able to record again, so I don't know how much recording I should do today. Because I don't want to just do 1 part, but if I do 2 parts, that's going to be kind of awkward, because then I only have like 1 part to record one day, and I'll have to move on to like a completely different series or something if I want to continue recording that day. And then, probably not going to want to do all 3 parts, because it's going to take like 3 hours, so I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling after this, how much I actually will record today. Finger as far away from the bomb button as possible, yes. It's also a really awkward position, but I need to not have my finger on the bomb button. The moon is so close, the moon is right. Well, look who it is. If it isn't Gensokyo Shrine Maiden, the ruler of dreams, Dorami's wheat. This is quite a powerful nightmare, isn't it? Wait, your physical body. Is that your physical body? I suppose it is. For your physical body to break into the dream world like this, have you been caught in some kind of trap? I was heading toward the lunar capital. The lunar capital, I see. Very well, I will dispose of this lunatic dream. Now sleep, I will craft your K in now. Isn't that a thing with 15.5 where, like, the actual version of characters are, like, replaced with the Dream World version of characters, so... If that is the thing that can happen, doesn't that imply that both versions have physical bodies? So, like... This is her talking about the Dream World versions not having physical bodies, was that retconned? I don't know. Anyway, this is Dormy. Probably kinda dumb, but this is easy mode, so it should be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. That almost was not fine. Oh yeah, I kinda talked about the preliminaries of what I want to talk about this game, which is basically why I always play as Reisen. Why I'm playing this game to begin with, which is because I only play as Reisen, so this technically fits the criteria I'd go in for 2 video series of 11 and 14, where I try out all the shot types before I briefly changed in 17 to playing as every shot type. Now I'm back to playing as... Oh, fuck this. Yep. Gotta go in a circle, Morty! Go in a circle! Circle again, yes. Yeah, so this is how this is gonna go, because this is how this game always goes. I'm gonna spend about 1/3 of this, going up to Clown Piece, and then I'm gonna spend 2/3 of this doing Clown Piece and Junko, because this game is dumb, and it's really bad difficulty scaling. But it's like, yes, let's make our stage 5 boss, and stage 6 boss, complete another bullshit. Yes. I think, yeah, I complain about, like, timeout spells all the time, because I think they're dumb. Clown Piece has 2 of them, so why the fuck not? Yeah, why not give your stage 5 boss multiple timeout spells? Yeah, I'm not gonna complain, like, too much about this game, because this game's supposed to be stupid and bullshit, but, yeah. Not a huge fan of it, even if it being stupid bullshit is the point, you know? Ultramarine Lunatic Dream. How does the spell card history stuff work with this? Is that gonna turn into a 2? Yes, it is. So I guess, the history is different on character, I bet. That's fun on top of me, that's cool. Yeah, I think I talked in the 14 video about how Kagero is apparently one of the hardest stage 3 bosses in the series, and I said one of because I'm pretty sure Dormy's still harder. Because I'm pretty sure every stage boss in this game is the hardest in the series, because this game is supposed to be bullshit. I say that, I don't actually know that about the first, like, 2. Or about Sakaway, I don't know if Sakaway is the hardest stage 4 boss, I don't think she is. Still pretty dumb. Apparently, stage 4 in this game is considered to be like the breather stage anyway. Which is normally the opposite, because normally stage 4 is bullshit in these games, but I guess it's not in this one. It'll be different, I guess. Because you're on the moon, it's supposed to be lunacy on the moon, everything's different. I've disposed of all the nightmares up to this point. You must have a strong will to maintain control of your body through this. What are you? I am a Baku, a resident of this dream world. You said you were heading toward the lunar capital, and with your physical body too. There, a nightmare unlike any you have encountered before now awaits you. Trust me, I know how much the moon sucks, don't gotta tell me. It is worthy of being called a lunatic dream. Prepare yourself well, dreaming human of the physical world. I don't really get it, but I guess the lunar capital and Gashoki are connected to the dream world. Man, if I talk about, look at Reimu's stance here. It's like, this is like the best Reimu. She's ready to throw hands. That's cool, Reimu, ready to throw hands, ready to punch some fairies dressed in American attire. Oh, I guess I wasn't able to record on July 4th. That probably would have been more appropriate, considering, you know, Clown Piece, but I wasn't able to record yesterday, so I'm recording the day after. So this is the day after July 4th, so I'm sure there was plenty of clown memes to be had yesterday. I didn't see them. But what I did do yesterday, I watched a lot of Yakuza. So I think I talked about this in 17 videos, I think, how it started catching up on the Yakuza games that I hadn't watched yet because they're new games. And I moved on to 18, 8, Infinite Wealth, and I was complaining that it was starting out kind of slow. And it did. After I started watching it again, it was slow for another, like, half hour. But eventually, things started to happen. Very weird stakes. Story's pretty weird, but Yakuza game's story's pretty weird. Now, over the course of the past 2 days, I have watched the first half of that game. Because the way I'm watching it is, like, breaked up into 2 videos. One of them is 8 hours, the other is 7 hours. It's a lot of hours. And I have watched the 8 hour. I finished the 8-hour one, and now I have the 7-hour one left. So I just have 7 hours left. What the fuck's going on here? Can you stop walling me, you stupid fucking bird? That's what you are, right? You're a heron. Some shit. Cares you're talking about. Okay. Wow, this fucking sucks. Like, what a dumb card. Oh boy, you gotta dodge these giant fucking walls of shit that just appear. And you get hit by that. Oh god. I don't remember having trouble with this at all when playing as Reisen, so I don't know what the fuck's going on here, really. Why am I dying so much for it all? Yep, this is not the first roadblock I expected. Yeah, I fucking hate this. What the fuck? Can we stop with the stupid fucking core bullshit? Blow up. There. Oh, fuck you. Let's not have the bombs, let's not have the bullets go away, or the boss goes up, yep. We get this over with. I would rather be stuck on literally any other boss on the planet than this fucking... Yep. Well, I literally don't remember this attack at all, so yeah. I don't know why it's suddenly such a huge issue when I'm playing as Reimu, I guess. For some reason, Reisen just goes right through, and then I went through it. I did literally nothing different, but that was not even remotely as difficult as anything that happened earlier. I don't fucking know, and I don't care. Anyway, let me go back to the game, not being dumb now for a couple minutes. So yeah, I have like 8 hours of cutscenes to watch, and then I will be caught up on my Yakuza. So I gotta watch that at some point. And yeah, it's really all I thought I had of time to talk about. So, we're on the moon. As it was shown to be in Silent Sinner and Blue. It's some, like, old-timey looking fucking place, but trust me, it's super futuristic and cool and stuff. Yep. Yeah, I've talked about moon people enough. I don't like them. And there's no reason for me to talk about it any further. I don't like Sakame either, because this thing about Sakame, because of the way her ability works, she basically never talks, so she basically doesn't have a personality, so there's no personality there to really care about, so all you really have is, like, her backstory and her power is fucking stupid. So you basically have nothing with a dumb power, so yep, not a whole lot to really like there, to be honest. And here's the thing about Sakame's power, like, it's not as dumb as what I thought it was when I first read it, because when this game first came out, you know, people were kind of confused about how her power worked, because what people thought it was. Basically, Sakame says something, and then the opposite happens, which would literally make her God, which is dumb. But no, the way it actually works is this the lunar capital? It seems really different from the last time I came here, almost like the whole city has been frozen or something. ... a human goddess who invites slips of the tongue. ... Can you not talk? Look, I'm not sure what's going on here in the capital, but you're the one conducting the invasion of Gensokyo, aren't you? Well, that's true. You confessed so easily. Just what is your role here? Whoops, if I talk too much, it'll ruin the plan. Clamming up again, huh? Fine, there's only one thing for me to do. Time to beat you up and resolve this incident. Yeah, Sakame's not literally God, but opposite because Edge. She can't literally make anything happen by saying the opposite of it, but the way it works, basically, she says something, and, like, the universe fucking, like, I don't know, subtly wills the opposite to happen or some shit. I don't know. It's really vague and dumb. And really the only time it's ever shown is in this game, where, like, I think she says we're not going to beat Junko, and then we do. And then, because it's a plot device. Her power's a plot device. And then in, the fucking Sumireco book, she's like, this, the fireworks festival will go on forever, and then it stops in, like, 5 minutes. So yeah, dumb power, that's a plot device, that makes the character impossible to work with. And it's a dumb power, because, you know, there's a bunch of dumb powers in this series. Like, a bunch of characters kill people instantly and cause all sorts of stuff to happen, but at least when those things happen, the character normally has to, like, physically do shit, right? They can't just say words, and the universe is like, alright, the opposite of that will now be more likely to happen or something. It's just stupid. It's just dumb, being able to just say words, and then just shit will just happen, because why not? It's just, I don't know, it's just lazy. To be like, you know, how do people do magic and stuff? Well, you see, they gotta, like, learn how the magic works, and, like, recite spells and shit. How does Sakume's power work? She says words, and then the words happen, but the opposite, because of Monojaku won't. It's just dumb. And because this character basically has no personality, because her dumb power doesn't allow her to have much of a personality, yeah, there's, like, nothing here to like, which is why I don't like her very much. You know, not like it matters. She's not exactly a very relevant character, unlike Okina. Man, I wish I liked Okina more than this character, because, you know, Okina, she's in everything, but she's basically the new Yukari, except for when Yukari occasionally does stuff. And I just like Okina more than this character, so I'd rather they switch roles. I'd rather Sakume be the character that shows up all the time, because at least she doesn't annoy the fuck out of me like Okina does. Anyway, I'm done ranting about bullshit. That doesn't matter, because I've ran out of things to talk about. And this sounds negative and stuff, but I'm mostly just talking bullshit here, and I'm not really being that serious. I'm just trying to think of things to talk about. So I already run out of things to talk about, because I'm not smart, and I don't think of things to talk about beforehand. There's just one thing to talk about, so as soon as I'm going to upload later today, I'm going to upload a cover of a Pirate's Waltz, because this thing I did was, there's this giant playlist on YouTube that has, like, all of the music that was used in the first couple seasons of SpongeBob, Spinklebapp. And I'm gonna have to bomb through this, aren't I? Because, bro, pay attention, this spell's really dumb. It's like, it lasts for way too long. I think I basically always have to time it out as Reisen. And sometimes the laser just comes and kills you, and you have to do it again. It's just not a very good spell, to be honest. It's just really not. I mean, I'm under the opinion that any spell that requires a boss to move all over the fucking place is just not a good spell by default. It's not. Yeah, look at me! You can't hit me! Ha! Moving all over the place. Nope. You're never gonna kill me! No, I'm not, Sakume. No, I'm not. Probably gonna have to time this out. Eventually do this. One day. Unless I get clipped by a laser again. Yeah, see, here's the problem with this, you know, because, like, you know, I play on easy mode for most of these, except for 17, because the way the continue system in that game works. And I play on easy mode because, like, I don't really care all that much. I'm just trying to go through the game. Here's the problem, this game is really hard, so even its easy mode is kind of just dumb at some points. And obviously I don't really care all that much, so I'm just trying to get dumb parts over with. So can you stop now, Sakume? Go. I now understand why you were sent here. I'm sure it was on Lady Yakokoro's suggestion. You're terribly strong, perhaps with you. Looks like attacking you got you to talk real fast. My name is Sakume. I have the power to change the direction of the world with my words. Does that mean you can't do that anymore? Because you just said it? So when things are going well, I can't talk too much. Least said, as soon as mended, after all. Okay, but if you're talking all of a sudden. A new development will surely occur soon, through terribly destructive means. I'm throwing my lot in with you. You'll be the destroyer. Excuse me? You're the ones who were attacking Tokyo, right? I say you're the destroyers. lunar capital is what's really under attack, via a method that renders us Lunarians unable to act to boot. I was considering migrating to Gensokyo to prevent us from being wiped out. The Lunarians aren't aware of any of this, though. The lunar capital gets invaded, so you invade Gensokyo in turn? Talk about double standards. And being assholes. However, that fate has begun to be overturned right now because I said it. Our migration to Gensokyo is sure to be unrealized. In exchange, you, as an Earthling, shall save the lunar capital. I shall now put into words you can no longer escape from fate. Fate has now begun to turn over now on the enemy's home base, the Sea of Tranquility. And that's the thing with this game, is, you know, normally Touhou games plots, they aren't really, like, all that interesting. They're more like just normally villain of the week kind of bullshit. But, like, for some reason, this game in particular, this is the game where people are like, yep, this game's story is good. And I have no idea why. Like, this game is kind of similar to 17, where I have a problem with that game, where that game's plot only happens because basically the animal spirits basically blackmail the protagonists into action because they're invading the surface, and the protagonists basically help the spirits with their problems, so they'll stop invading. That's the same as this. It's like the lunar capital is going to take over Gensokyo, and they'll win because of all good writing. So in order to make that not happen, the protagonists go and stop the people attacking the moon. And that's not very engaging to be like, yeah, I sure love how my protagonists are only doing this through blackmail. That's interesting character motivation. And then in order for the shit to work, a character had to be made up with the dumbest ability I've ever heard of, just so the plot can work. I wouldn't call that good writing, but what do I know? I guess this game's story is great. Anyway, yep, this is stage 5. This is the game starts getting dumb. Can I tap this? Yes. Tapping. Let's talk about something before Sagamay showed up. I think so. I think I was talking about something, and then I had to concentrate on Sagamay's final, and then I stopped talking about that thing. I'm gonna be here for a while. I think I was gonna start talking about, yeah, I've been playing through the normal games for a bit. I played through 11 and 14 to play as all the shot types I never play as, and then now I'm playing... Wow, can this chapter end already? Yeah, that's the problem I have with this game, is that I swear some of its chapters are very, like, not evenly paced at all. You'll have a chapter that goes on for, like, a couple seconds, then you have a chapter that goes on for, like, several minutes. And I just want those chapters to stop, and this appears to be one of them. Stop now? Stop. Yeah, so you have to tell, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of this game, but, you know, I like it a lot more than 14. Exactly a high bar, I guess. Mainly just because, you know, when I have trouble with this game, I don't feel bad, because people say this game's hard bullshit. It's hard bullshit. Whereas when I do 14, the game where nobody talks about it being hard, I don't know, I feel like an idiot. There's a cloud. Yeah, something real interesting's going on. Hey, fairies, let's crank up the speed. It's lunatic time. Welcome to the world of madness. Yeah, I think I also mentioned this in a previous video. Like, okay, so the moon people, they're not able to win because, a force of fairies, right? So their plan is to go to Gensokyo, take over Gensokyo, which is a place filled with fairies, and then they still win because the bot said so. I don't know. I feel like Shirdo could probably kill all these people just as easy as Palpies can, but I don't know. Maybe they gotta be special hell fairies or something for the moon to not be able to kill them. Who knows? Who cares? Anyway, I did this for 11, and I did this for 14, so for both games where I only play as one shot type, because I'm really bad at the game, so I never experiment with other shot types, and I just beat the game already. And then I played through 17 as every shot type, and now I'm playing this game for every shot type that I don't play as, just every single one but Reisen. So, I don't really plan on doing this for any more games, because, basically, for the rest of the games, like they have, because it's like 11, it's like 11 and 14 and 17, sort of. They're unique in the fact that even if you play as the same character, depending on the shot, you'll have different dialogue. Pretty sure that's not the case for like any of the remaining games, I think. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case, which is why I'm not doing this anymore. And because even like the other games, where, you know, I've like played as all the other characters in the other games, so I wouldn't really the whole like title of this series is like Showcase Tryouts. I wouldn't really be trying anything out because I've played as the other shots of the other games, at least enough to know how they work. So this is gonna be the last game I do as far as the 3 episodes between 15, and then I'm gonna move on to not playing these games. It's probably good. I've been playing nothing but the Amac and 2D shoot games for like a month now, and I'm kind of over it. Move on to something else. Can't tell by how unenthused I am by this. I'm kind of not super into what's going on. No focus to these stars, maybe? Who knows? Who knows? Looks like I wound up somewhere really desolate. That aside, I'm supposed to save the lunar capital. The story's gotten kind of weird somehow. The fairies around here are hustling way more than usual, too. I guess you can find the squirts just about anywhere. Except the outside world, I guess. Not quite! Usually the moon's, surface moon's near side is a lifeless world. It can't even produce fairies. Oh, you again, although you look sort of fairy-like, too. Yes, I'm a fairy from hell. Clown Piece. Best name ever created by anything. You're the first visitor we've ever seen since Master's friend gave us this land. Gave you this land? Where exactly is this? The surface moon is the outer side of the lunar capital. It's way more comfortable than hell. Well, yeah, compared to hell, just about anywhere would be paradise. Alright, Master's friend told me something. If anyone comes from the lunar capital, show them no mercy. What, you a fairy? Do you have any idea who I am? No idea. I'm the hacker Shrine Maid who silences crying children. I'm not gonna cry, I'm a hell fairy, right? Also, probably like a fairy, so probably like 100+ years old. Or something. If I had to say, I think I'd be the one making people cry, you know? Oh, I got an idea just now. How about I make you cry and silence you? Alright, this Clown Piece. This fight's bullshit. Everyone knows this fight's bullshit. There's no reason for me to say anything. But I just hopefully this goes as painlessly as possible, because I was complaining earlier, but because this game is really hard, even on easy mode, it's hard to a point where, like, even when I don't care, I have to care, because this game's hard. Yeah, yep, this. Gonna hide behind the moon or something? You take the moon, and you take the sun, you take everything that seems like fun, you bundle it up, and then you're done. Rada, 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 rada. Oh, I don't like this fight. I only have 4 bombs because I wasted like 3 of them because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh no. I don't even know how to do this shit on easy mode. Oh no. I can't cheese this with racing bombs because I don't have them. Oh no. Oh, ow, fuck you. Did I? What? What the fuck just happened? Did I press, like, the X button and that for some reason defaults you to leaving? That's not a good design choice at all. Why would you do that? Or press the wrong button and just automatically quit? Well, fuck you, Clown Piece. I hate this fight so much. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. God damn it. Hell sign, hell eclipse, the lunar eclipse button, hell 40. upon a time, there was a little girl, her name was Clown Peach. She was a fucking asshole, man. If I had racing bombs, I'd be done with this already. I don't know how to do this. An Imperial year 1392, the aliens were coming over to take over the world, and it was up to the Imperium of Glasgow in order to— what the fuck? How did I not get hit? I don't know. Please stop. Oh, fucking hell, I hate this fight so much. Alright, I guess I really can't use the bomb until, the other stupid one. The one where there's like 3 moons. Clownpiece has 2 timeout spells because lol funny fairy. Oh yeah, I talk, like, you know, every time I talk about the worst stage 5 boss in the series, I always exclude Clownpiece because obviously this is fucking awful, but that's the point! It's supposed to be funny! She's funny! The funny clown! She's funny! She has clown in the name, you're supposed to laugh! You know, I was playing Mass Effect a couple weeks ago, and the thing about that game is that, this is a thing for that series, and I swear it's a thing for, like, other series as well, where even though there'll be like a spacefaring civilization that, like, joins a galactic community of aliens or some shit, they'll all, like, use the same, like, calendar year that, like, Earth uses. So in Mass Effect, everything takes place in, like, 2100 something. And that's just what everyone uses, and it just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, a Clownpiece's theme, it's alright, but it's not good enough to go with a fight that lasts this long. You know what I mean? Which is why when I did this last time, I fucking turned the music off and started playing some Plants vs. Zombies music. It took an hour. Alright, this spell sucks. Ran into Clownpiece, yes. Yes. Go through the lasers. Call the police. Kill them. They want the ghost pizza. That's not how it goes. They have a pizza face. Yes. Ranma will die. Creepers so fly. I build a house out of brick. Ranma is total fucking dick. Yes. Striped abyss. Wow, isn't Clownpiece so talented? She came up with all these spell cards after she saw the American flag, which I'm pretty sure wasn't even that long ago. So she made herself an outfit, or Kachi probably did it, because she makes t-shirts canonically now. She did that, and she made all these spell cards for the time span of who knows. I don't like the spell, it's annoying. I swear, things just hit you. I'm going through the motions and then things hit me and I can't race and bomb spam my way through this, so I just have to deal with it. This is a terrible idea, you know, but, you know, this is technically the end of this mini-series. But it's the whole game, so it's the last one, so might as well end it with a bang 3 times. At least when I play as Marissa, things will die quicker. That's why Marissa had a bigger hitbox for so long, is because being able to do more damage to the boss is just that much of a buff. Pretty sure Marissa still has bigger hitbox in this game. I think it's 16 when it stops happening. Marissa's like the hardest character to Ellen in this game with, I think, because she's fucking terrible at parts of the stages, I think. But someone did it during Touhou World Cup, that was cool. Don't remember their name. Cool person, whoever did that. I hate this. I hate this so much. I'm going to steal the moon! There's a certain way you're supposed to do this, and I just don't know what it is. You're supposed to, like, follow the moon somehow, but not really. You're supposed to, like, sort of follow them. Grandma! Huh? You dick. Alright, we're done! We have 2 bombs saved. Oh god, Junko is gonna be a nightmare! Game set already, you lost. But why? We're fairies, symbols of life itself. As long as we control this area, the Lunarians can't do anything, right? That's what I heard. That reminds me, the lady from before mentioned a method that renders us unable to act, too. Hey, lady! I mean, your excellency. Just who exactly are you? Are you calling me your excellency? Whatever. Didn't you hear me before? An earthling who silences crying children. The Hackeray Shrine Maiden. That's twice now. Got it. So what's a Shrine Maiden doing here? Well, I came here looking for whoever's invading Tokyo. But at some point I wound up having to save the lunar capital. So you were in league with the Lunarians, which means you're an enemy of our friend. An enemy of our friend is an enemy of our master, and an enemy of my master has been an enemy of mine. But I'm not really sure what to do. I got no fight left in me. For starters, how about you guide me to this friend of yours? I've sort of lost track of my actual goal here. Yes. Very endearing plot. Reimu doesn't even know why she's doing anything. Yep. I don't know. I should probably stop now. Me complaining about this game's plot is probably gonna get someone upset. But hey, here's the thing, if I get someone upset, maybe they'll actually comment on the video. And I will know for certain. And at least watch the video up to that point. I don't know, I've kind of had a... kind of realized over the past little while, there's a lot of things about this series that, like, I just don't really care for. Like, the way the lore and the lore works, and the way a lot of the things are explained in the series, it's just, I don't care. I just don't particularly like it very much. You know, it's fine, I guess. I got hit by a star. Oh no. Anyway, does this rain? Because when it rains, it pours. It's raining because Junko is crying on you. Junko is very sad because her son is dead. She's very angry about that. She's also very sad about that. That's why she's crying on you. But there are also tears of rage. Yes. And do you get resources? I haven't been paying attention. Do you get bomb resources by, like, grazing or something? I don't know. I will get through this one day. We're almost at 50 minutes here, and I haven't even fought Junko. It's gonna go over for an hour. Remember how I, like, did the dance challenge for this, and it went easier than this did because I had Reisen bombs? This game is a completely different game when you play as Reisen compared to anyone else. Especially Reimu, who can't kill things. You know, she's Reimu, and she has the homing, which makes her good at the stages, but then she don't do damage for the bosses, which means you have to do the clown piece longer than I want to. Of course, I say that, but it's not even the hard part of the clown piece. The hard part of the clown piece is fucking timeout spell, because she has 2 of them for some reason. Anyway, this is the Earth. I think you can see the silhouette of a cat on it or something. Here goes! They shoot the bullet at you! Wow, this part of the stage just feels like complete filler, doesn't it? That's the weird thing about this stage. You have rain, and that's it. The rest of the stage just kind of exists. No matter how many countermeasures I work out, you overcome them. 'Tis a shame. My nemesis was nearly within reach. You're the ringleader of the invasion of the lunar capital, huh? For now, I shall admit defeat. What? For not one moment did I expect that they would send an Earthling to the moon. I am surprised the Lunarians, hating even the slightest impurity, would use such a makeshift method. I underestimated them. The battle has already been decided. But we're gonna fight this fucking bullshit fight anyway. Great. You seem real relaxed, even though the fight is still yet to come. My name is Junko. First name Junko, last name Junko. I have a brother named Luigi Junko. A sage's spirit who stands against the Lunarians. If I may be frank, my current will to fight has vanished, so the fuck's mine. However, I shall at least show you some hospitality for arriving here. Oh, thank you. It's only fair, is it not? To be honest, I don't really care one bit about the lunar capital. You and everyone else, Reimu. But I have to at least vent a little about having been in so much trouble. Plus, you're sort of annoying somehow. Though she now lives under another heavenly body, I am now unable to meet with her. Even if we were to dwell together under heaven, my hatred alone will be... Even if we were unable to dwell together under under heaven, my hatred alone will be refined. Now show me the potential of an Earthling putting their life at risk. And now, gaze upon this pristine spiritual power that rejects all life and death. Yes, a fight. Where neither party actually gives a fuck about why they're fighting right now. Truly an engaging story, one of the best, yes. I don't know. Like, do I even like Touhou's writing most of the time? I have to, like, seriously ask myself that. It's like, yeah, I enjoy the characters, and I enjoy, like, backstory lore, but I swear, like, a lot of the actual, like, stuff that happens in the manga and stuff, I swear, like, I don't know if I care all that much. It's like, I was talking about how I think some of the lore of this series is stupid. There's a part in one of the mangas where it was like, because of the way Gensokyo works, apparently, like, shit, if people believe in something, it, like, might happen. So apparently there was, like, a tabloid magazine that got to the human village that said the world would end in 2012. Remember that was a thing? And apparently the way Gensokyo works, if the human villagers believed the world would end in 2012, it would. And that sounds really dumb. Whatever. Anyway, Murderous Lilies. Which is not Lily White coming at you with a knife, which is what I wish the spell card was, because that'd be a lot cooler. It's just a bunch of red fireballs coming out of lilies, I guess. Anyway, this is Junko. The gimmick of this fight is Junko really wants to kill you, except she literally says she doesn't care about this fight at all, so I don't know where that went. So her bullets are really dense and stuff, and basically a bunch of, like, micro-dodge bullshit. And it's not very fun. But here we are, it's easy mode, it'll be fine. Primordial Divine Spirit World. So she's got orange bullets and blue bullets, but you know, there's no blue on her character, so wouldn't it make more sense to her, like, character design if this was orange and blue bullets? I don't know, maybe the Divine Spirit World is represented by the orange and the blue. Color theory. I think I mentioned this once. I don't understand color theory sometimes. I don't know. I forget things I don't think about too often. Here's a quick check for you. Can you say the alphabet backwards off the top of your head? I probably can. Probably pay attention now. I keep letting bullets spawn on top of me. How many bombs will I have to use before I am done with this fight? Who knows? Man, Junko, you're really not taking damage. You're really not. I have 3.679.5 now. Cash now. 3.97 power, and now I have to do it again. Why are you taking damage, Junko? Fucking die, Jesus. Look at that. Look at that health bar go nowhere. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm not doing any damage. Wow, Reimu, you're really doing it. Look at you. He's showing her. That was that damage right there. It'll get there eventually. One day. One day. And that day is today. Wow. God. Yeah, this attack is fucking bullshit on normal. I'm pretty sure this attack took me like over 10 minutes in my normal point device run, because just bullets spawn out from under you and you just don't have time to react, so you die. Oh yeah, this is very engaging game plan, going left and right, 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 and then I die. Trembling, shivering star represents your fingers trembling back and forth as you attempt to dodge the literal balls of death and destruction. Shit. Oh, please tell me. I know Marissa does more damage than this, so this won't take us long. Please tell me Senai does more damage than this. Please tell me this is the worst run of the three, and I can actually kill things as the other characters. Reisen certainly does more damage than this. We're still going. Yep. Pristine lunacy. Making me a lunatic, yes. My background just changed. It kind of distracted me for a bit because I have like changing backgrounds, and then this game isn't in full screen, because if I want to record the game in full screen, then I have to have the recording on top of the game, and that makes the mouse come in the game blank. So I don't have the game in full screen. And it just switched to like a background that was brighter than earlier, and that distracted me a bit. Speaking of distracting, I'm just running in places over and over again. Pristine lunacy! The background that is currently at right now is a background of Reimu and Marissa, and Marissa is like a giant coffee cup. And Marissa's in the coffee cup, and Reimu is hiding behind the coffee cup. Pretty sure that's like not that far down when you just search up like Touhou wallpapers on Google. Can we get this over with, Junko? 58 minutes here. This really does not need to go on that so long. Squiggly lasers, yes. My favorite type of attack in Touhou, squiggly lasers. The funny thing about squiggly lasers is, you know, Sho, or like, oh, god damn it. Sho's whole, like, thing that she's known for is this whole, like, curvy lasers thing. I'm pretty sure none of, Sho's actual spells use curvy lasers, it's all, like, non-spells, which means she is a boss that is known for her non-spells, which is funny. Can we get on with our lives, Junko? Please? Fourscore and 7 years ago, I started this spell, and I'm still on it. Yes. So at that time, that Benjamin Franklin went to the British Parliament to argue about the taxation of the American colonies. And at that time, a group of rogue rebels went to the ships, and they threw all the fucking tea off. Oh god. I have to do this 3 times. Play through this fucking game 3 times. Have I gotten my $15 worth yet? I spent $15 on this game. Was it worth it? Was any of it worth it? See, the thing is, sometimes with this fucking microphone, when I start going quiet, like, the mic quality starts making, like, this white noise, and the, like, keyboard gets louder, and I don't understand, this microphone's not very good, but it was, like, $20-something, so, you know, and if you didn't know, I'm a cheapskate, so, I'm not spending much more than that. Okay, come on, Junko. I only have 2 bombs. Overflowing blemishes, huh? I think this is the only timeout spell Junko has. And honestly, I prefer this over either of Cloud Piece's dumb timeout spells, so, you know, there's that. You know, I know this isn't technically true, but I like how there was like a meme going on around that, like, for a while, that, like, Cloud Piece was, like, technically harder on lower difficulties because some of her shit is RNG instead of on lower difficulties, whereas it's a set pattern on higher difficulties. I'm pretty sure that's, like, been debunked, where it's not actually harder. But I think it's funny that that was, like, a legitimate thing for a while, where Cloud Piece was thought to be harder on easier difficulties. Purely Bullet Hell, that's what it's called. This is the final spell, by the way. I didn't even notice that. I guess she just goes from the timeout spell to this shit. Yep. Ish. Alright, I have 1 bomb to do this final phase with. And, you know, speaking of bomb, wow, Junko actually takes damage to bombs. Who would have thought? A final boss taking damage to bombs. So that is. I can't show the ending. It's like it never even happened. Actually, huh, yeah, it just goes back to her exploding. Okay, so I can just go back and watch the ending whenever I want to. That's neat. So it's not a complete waste of time. Actually, I'm gonna check this later. If I do my Marissa replay and I go back, will that save state be gone, or is it unique save state per character? I don't know. Anyway, that was that. Next time we'll do Marissa. I'll see you then. Bye.